Reporter, Your Royal Highness, U.S. intelligence concluded that you orchestrated the brutal murder of a journalist. 9/11 families are furious that you're here in the Oval Office. Who are you with? I'm with ABC News. Fake news. As far as the gentleman's concerned, he's done a phenomenal job. 9/11, he did it, and it was good. His family did it. Maybe not him. He was young. He was younger back then. Couldn't have been a mastermind unless he is brilliant. He is brilliant, very brilliant young mind. Maybe he conducted 9/11 as well. Nobody knows, but if he did it, it was the best 9/11 anyone's ever done.
Murder of a journalist. 9/11 families are furious that you are here in the Oval Office. Why should Americans trust you? And the same to you, Mr. President.
Now, who are you with?
I'm with ABC News, sir.
You're with who?
ABC News, sir.
Fake news. ABC fake news. One of the worst in the business. But I'll answer your question.
Thank you.
I have nothing to do with the family business. I have left, and when I've devoted 100% of my energy. What my family does is fine. They do business all over. They've done very little with Saudi Arabia, actually. I'm sure they could do a lot. And anything they've done has been very good. That's what we've done. We've built a tremendous business for a long time.
Yeah, you know what else is tremendous business? 9/11 made the Trump Tower the tallest tower on Wall Street after 9/11. That's right. I want to shake your hand. Mr. Crown Prince, want to shake your hand. That wasn't even the question. What question is he answering here? Yeah, I don't think you were involved in 9/11, man. Even though you did immediately do a radio show on the morning of 9/11, and he did unironically say on the morning of 9/11 chatters, while the dust had not even been settled yet, well, now, silver lining, the tallest tower in Wall Street is now the Trump Tower. Believe it. That's right. He did do that. He did say that.
40 Wall Street actually was the second tallest building in downtown Manhattan, and it was actually, before the World Trade Center, was the tallest. And then when they built the World Trade Center, it became known as the second tallest, and now it's the tallest.
Love how you're the most controversial 9/11 guy over this amount we're so cooked. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, especially with how shameless it was, because you could see the live footage of the smoldering building in the background.
I decided to leave that success behind and make America very successful. And I've made America more successful by far than it ever was, and that it ever could have been, no matter who was president. There would be nobody bringing in $21 trillion.
Oh, she asked about Saudi's business dealings with Trump. Okay.
That I can tell you right now. As far as this gentleman is concerned, he's done a phenomenal job. You're mentioning somebody that was extremely controversial. A lot of people didn't like that gentleman that you're talking about. Whether you like him or didn't like him, things happen. But he knew nothing about it.
Brother, that is nutty. It's so over. It's so over. Yeah, Trump, the 9/11 families, lol. We don't care about you, lol. MBS, here is $1 trillion. He said, the 9/11 families, we don't care about you, lol. Also, Jamal Khashoggi, he was very controversial. Okay, very controversial. He died like a dog. But this gentleman right next to me didn't have anything to do with it, even though all evidence points to him actually directing the assassination. And maybe even the methods of dealing with the body. Who knows? But if he was dealing with the body, he dealt with it so perfectly. Has the best methods of dealing with the body. Believe it, folks.
And we can leave it at that. You don't have to embarrass our guest by asking a question like that.
It's okay, just you ask Mr. President, allow me to answer. I feel painful about, families of 9/11 in America, but,
Correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't the Crown Prince fund the Bin Laden family? The Saudi royal family did fund the Bin Laden family and certainly did fund Osama Bin Laden directly, leading up to 9/11, as a matter of fact, which is part of the reason why all of these people are very frustrated about, the Crown Prince visiting the White House, the 9/11 family specifically. Now, of course, as I am no stranger to the 9/11 discourse, this is something that I talk about quite a bit. 9/11 is simply weaponized against the likes of people like myself, people like Zoran, while simultaneously the people that are actually responsible for 9/11, the victims are always cast aside. Nobody gives a shit about them, especially those in positions of power. The first responders barely got their medical care covered 15 years after the fact, and it's only used as a talking point from the perspective of the average American reactionary. Somehow myself and Zoran Mamdani are more responsible for 9/11 than the Crown Prince and the royal family is. Okay, this is how it goes. 9/11 is just a talking point for these people. I mean, if you can't comprehend that, I don't know what to tell you. It took Jon Stewart raising hell for the first responders to get healthcare. Shameful. Yeah, they even had the Syrian president over last week. Yeah, I mean, Brian Mast, who's whose legs were literally blown up by an IED, was standing next to Jolani, the guy who was, you know, responsible for the IEDs. It's just how it is in America. This is how it goes.
You know, I feel painful about, you know, the families of 9/11 in America, but, you know, we have to focus on reality.
You can pull it.
Based on CIA documents and based on a lot of documents that Osama bin Laden used Saudi people in that event for one main purpose, is to destroy this relation.
By the way, why is no one asking why MBS is not wearing a suit? Yeah, because it's not Zelensky. He's giving $1 trillion to the United States of America and not a role reversal. It's so funny. He said, I feel painful about the families of 9/11, but like, you know, $1 trillion. Come on, shut the fuck up.
Osama bin Laden used Saudi people
Osama bin
in that
Laden.
event for one main purpose, is to destroy this relation, to destroy the American-Saudi relation. That's the purpose of 9/11. So whoever buying that, that means they are helping Osama bin Laden's purpose of destroying this relation. He knows that strong relation between America and Saudi Arabia, it's bad for extremism, it's bad for terrorism. And we have to
What? That's so fun. Yeah, no, definitely. The strong relationship between Saudi Arabia and America is bad for extremism. What do you mean? It's a collaborative partnership. That's literally ISIS. That's Al Qaeda. It's the greatest collab of all time, if you will. It is what has destroyed the entire region. I cannot believe this man had the audacity, dude. Are you kidding me? Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Holy moly.
Mr. President. That's another league, Mr. President.
This is AI, man. Right? Isn't this AI? Wait, ASIN posted
Mr.
this?
President.
This looks like AI. What the Trump's movement looks so crazy. Is this not AI? Wait, why does he look so fat?
That's another league, Mr. President.
It's real?
That's another league, Mr. President.
I don't think I've ever seen him move like that. What the that was fucking strange, dude. That was a strange ass look. If all of these guys posted it, that means it's real. It's probably real.
It's another league, Mr. President.
Mr. President?
And Trump doesn't give a fist pump. I grab that hand. I don't give a hell where that hand.
What the is this? Bro, this is nutty, dude. This is actually nutty. It's AI, you old ass motherfucker. I think it is too. I've never seen this. First of all, he just looks crazy. He looks fat. He looks so fat. It's real. They showed it on Hannity last night. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. You understand why I'm saying it looks fake, right? Oh my God, it's real. Wait, is this a real Getty Images watermark? Is this a collective hallucination moment? He is fat, bro. I think you guys understand why I feel like this is fake, right? The way he's moving, his mouth, like the smoothness of his movements, it unironically looks like AI. Also because like it's not something that I've ever seen him do. I mean, we've seen this motherfucker on TV nonstop. I just have never seen him move like that. He doesn't get this excited. He's so stoked to be around MBS.
It's another league, Mr. President.
Mr. President?
And Trump doesn't give a fist pump. I grab that hand. I don't give a hell where that hand's been. I grab that hand. Remember Biden? He travels for 20 hours, gets out.
Bro, the last time he took his tongue out like that was for Bill, you know? That's crazy. I cannot believe this. I mean, it's real. I am saying it. Yes, it's real. If someone gave you $10 billion in oil money, wouldn't you stick your tongue out, kick your feet, and go in for the belly rub too? Trump is excited because he wants to touch the orb again. Bro, Trump is excited because he loves MBS for his money. You're right.
When you get out of the plane and you got the future king and the man who's one of the most respected people in the world, you shake his hand. You don't give him a fist pump, right? We don't want to ask you about that, but I can't imagine you were thrilled. You were like a little bit surprised. He's a fantastic guy. You don't do that. Yeah, please.
Chatters, I believe it. I believe it's real. You don't have to prove that it's real. I don't think you realize how cool he thinks it is that MBS killed that reporter. That's why he's stoked. You think when the cameras are off in private, he's like, listen, Muhammad, I wish I could chop up some of these journalists myself. I, for one, totally understand what you did for Jamal, bad guy, very bad. Didn't like me very much. Sometimes when I'm on Air Force One and the press pool is asking me questions, I think, why not me? I could also put them in the embassy just like you did. Chop them up with a bone saw. It was caught on a hot mic saying something about him? No, he that wasn't on a hot mic. He just directly was asked the question and responded with pretty much what I said.
He's a good guy. I'm giving you a build up. Good guy. He is.
Yes, definitely. He's just a fun.
That's an easy. And you know, and the world is
You know, bad guy, Jamal, bad guy, not a very good guy. Doesn't like me very much. Yeah, no, I'm not joking. I heard him say that Khashoggi deserved it, or imply that Khashoggi deserved it.